In today's video, I'm going to teach you Guide with Google and Webflow. We'll start right from a fresh browser window. In the search bar, type Webflow. You're looking for the official result that reads, Webflow, create a custom website, visual website builder. Click that result. A quick tip. Always check the domain to make sure you're on the official site before you proceed, and consider opening it in a new tab so you can easily jump back to search if needed. Once you're on Webflow's site, head to your dashboard. From there, find your project and click View Site. This opens the live view of your project so you can confirm you're in the right place. It's a simple way to orient yourself before making changes. If your project list is long, use the search or filters to locate it quickly. Next, move into the Designer for that same project. In the Designer's left sidebar, locate the Components panel. Click Components to reveal your library. Components are reusable building blocks, think headers, cards, buttons, or footers, that help you maintain consistency across pages while speeding up changes. In the Components list, click the name of the component you want to work on. Choosing it here makes it easier to focus on the right asset, especially if you maintain multiple versions for different page types. Take a moment to confirm the naming convention so future you and your teammates immediately recognize what this component is for. With the component selected, click Edit Component. This action opens the component in an editable state, allowing you to adjust structure, content placeholders, and styles that will carry across every instance. While editing, keep an eye on any instance-level overrides you rely on. Global changes should respect those overrides so you don't unintentionally wipe out page-specific tweaks. Now create a new variant. Click New Variant to set up an alternate configuration and, importantly, to nest components inside other components. Variants are perfect for handling small differences, like icon on versus icon off buttons, compact versus spacious cards, or light versus dark treatments, without duplicating an entire component. After creating the variant, you can nest smaller components inside, such as a badge, an icon, or a CTA, so the parent stays flexible and easy to maintain. Name your variant clearly and test it in a couple of real page contexts to confirm spacing, responsiveness, and accessibility all hold up. And that's it. You searched for Webflow, opened your project, navigated to components, selected the right one, entered edit mode, and created a variant to enable nesting. You're ready to scale your design system with confidence.